Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel where we talk about skincare, grooming, sometimes hair care, so that sounds like your thing. Make sure you are subscribed, please. So you got your skincare routine down. It's pretty much perfect, you feel. It's working great, but then all of a sudden you start breaking out again, or your skin's getting dry, or you've got these weird little unexplainable itchy rashes on your face for out of nowhere and for no real reason. This could be due to a few very minor mistakes that you could be making throughout your skincare routine. And these are all little things that I've kind of learned not to do over the years, over many years. So let's talk about one of the main culprits that could be ruining your skin and your routine, and that is using a towel to dry your face. I mentioned this like earlier on last year, yeah, 2019 now. Towels, we use them to dry our body when we come out the shower, we use them to rough dry our hair, drying your hands, whatever, but the whole time they're sat in the bathroom. A room that constantly changes temperature from hot to cold, to clear to steamy, from damp to dry, constantly on a daily basis. And especially now it's winter, your towels may take extra long to dry. So then we're gonna pick up that and put it on our skin. Kind of gross. So the bathroom is the perfect atmosphere for bacteria to breed. It's, you know, got all the moisture that it needs, and then the dryness, and then especially in your towel, it has all those like little crevices to grow and expand into. So this is on your towel, and then you pat dry your skin and you're transferring that onto your face. Obviously, this is with like maybe like a few days old towel and not a fresh, clean towel. So the obvious answer to this is changing your towel regularly. But if you're like me and you don't have a million towels to wash, there's actually something even better you can do, and that's not use one to dry your face at all. In fact, keeping your face wet before going into your skincare routine actually has quite a few benefits for your skin. It can actually help retain moisture a lot more, and also help the rest of your skincare routine, so the rest of your products work to their fullest. So straight out of the shower with your wet face, you're just gonna spray toner all over your face, don't forget your neck as well, and gently pat away. You'll find that your face is actually gonna dry a lot quicker than you thought it would without a towel, and your skin is gonna be left feeling nice and plump and hydrated. Speaking about steamy bathrooms, taking a hot shower or using excessively hot water is gonna damage your skin. Hot showers are lovely, especially in the winter months, but hot water is very bad for your skin, especially in the winter months. But like the sun, hot water can really mess with and dry out your skin. It messes with your natural moisture levels, basically stripping your skin of any good kind of like moisture and oils that it's got in it. So whilst you're doing this, your skin can then start overcompensating for all those oils that you've just kind of washed away, stripped away by creating excess oils. So if you're an oily person like me, washing your face with hot water is not the way to go. So then this is where you get that weird kind of like your skin is dehydrated, but you're creating excess oils. This is where that weird skin state comes in. This is something I've been experiencing the last couple of months, and this can lead to extreme irritation, dryness, which then of course leads to spots. So this obviously isn't to say you can never have a hot shower again, but just try and opt for lukewarm showers over hot water. I can actually guarantee you probably won't notice the difference anyway. The thing is, guys, if you're coming out of your bath or shower boiling hot red, it's fair enough to say that you've probably done a bit of damage. Next up is over cleansing. I think this is an obvious one. And I've touched on this a few times before, most recently with a skincare diet video, but I did a version of this earlier, way back in the year, about the caveman diet where I didn't wash my face for a week. So it's very easy to over cleanse. That doesn't mean that you're cleansing 8 times a day instead of 2. 2 could be too much for you. So as we know, hot water can strip your skin of all the goodness that it needs. Now pair up hot water with a cleanser, a harsh cleanser, and you're kind of extra stripping your skin. You're going a bit too far. So if you are getting irritated, dry skin and breakouts, could be a sign that you're over cleansing. So how much cleansing is too much cleansing? Well, a very, very rough guide is to cleanse twice a day, so the morning and the evening. And if you work out, if you sweat, you should be cleansing after to avoid any irritation. But again, it's very personal to what your skin feels and what your skin wants. For example, I find once a day for me at the moment is more than enough. I've got very dehydrated skin, so I'm just opting for a splash of water in the morning or nothing at all. I have seen videos on here where people like wash your face 6 to 8 times a day. Like, never do that anyway. No matter what your skin type is, don't do that. It's maybe down to pollution or other environmental factors, but when it comes down to things like pollution, there are products you can buy to add into your skincare routine that can protect you from things like this. So a lot of moisturizers and sunscreens now have that like anti-pollution kind of protection in it. Here's one that I'm very guilty of, and that is trying too many products. Skincare is exciting. You're here because you want to know more about it. I'm here because I love talking about it. But I have noticed that there seems to be a sudden need for everyone to feel like they want to use everything, if that makes sense. And by this, I mean, I'll get a few comments of people saying, I've got my BHA, I got my retinol, I got my vitamin C serum, I've got my hyaluronic acid, I've got this, I've got that. It's like, you don't actually need to use every possible step in your routine. So for example, I don't use any kind of retinol because I don't need it. As good as all the reviews are and the feedback and the studies, I personally feel at the moment I don't need to use it. But going into your full routine with every single step usually means you don't have a consistent routine. Basically chopping and changing all these active ingredients all the time, and you might not even need any of these. So here you aren't really giving your skin a chance to settle into a routine or really reap any of the benefits from each product. And if you break out from changing up all these products all the time, you're not going to know what it is that's actually breaking you out or causing the problem. Trust me, no one knows this feeling more than me. So it's great that you're wanting to try out new products. I want to do it all the time. But here's what you should do before adding every single step into your routine. So we're going to take things right back to basics. Call the basics the skeleton of your skincare routine. So the core products that you're going to then start adding and building products around. So your cleanser, your toner, your moisturizer, and of course, your sunscreen. So stick with these products first. I would say roughly about 3 to 4 weeks is what I usually do. If your skin is looking and feeling amazing, then introduce a serum. Leave it for another 3 to 4 weeks, introduce an essence, and so on and so forth. This way, as you're adding in products, you know what particular product is making you purge or break out, or maybe 2 products don't work that well together. And it's a lot easier to narrow down as to what's caused your breakouts. And remember, you don't have to use everything available to you. And finally, not using oils. This in particular is aimed at my oily skin friends out there. I am one of you. I know our face already produces loads of oil, so when I say adding oil to your oily face is gonna help your skin improve, you'll probably shudder at the idea, but bear with me. So my love for oil started ages ago. I think one of the first videos I ever recorded was the 10 ways to use argan oil, something like that. And I loved argan oil because it really helped remove scarring from my face. And one of the big reasons I started using argan oil is because I wanted to level out my natural sebum production. So we know that stripping moisture and oils from your skin is gonna make your skin dry and dehydrated. In turn, then your skin is going to start overproducing oils and moisture, thinking that your skin needs it. So this is why I shudder at like these mattifying and oil-free kind of products targeted at people with oily skin, because from my personal experience, it made me a hell of a lot worse. So to put it very plainly and very simply, adding certain oils to our skin is going to make our skin kind of relax a bit and think, okay, we've got enough oils going on here, we don't need to produce anymore. So for me, using an oil in the evening would mean that the next couple of days, my skin wouldn't be going crazy producing oils. There are a few particular oils that are very good at this. Again, one that I've talked about so many times now, so sorry if you're hearing this again, but that's jojoba oil. Jojoba oil can actually replicate or dissolve oil depending on whether your skin overproduces oil or underproduces oil, helping balance everything out, including your sebum production, which, as we all know, leads to clogged pores, blackheads, spots, all that kind of stuff. So whether you're insanely dry or insanely oily, jojoba oil can really help you out there. And I do have an oil video coming up. I've just got like a few more bits of research I want to do. So yeah, if you do have oily skin, take your skincare to the next level with an oil. It will change your life, honestly. So if you feel like you're breaking out for no reason, try a few of these little tips and see if it makes a difference. I know a lot of these made a huge difference when it came to my skincare routine. Do let me know if you want a part 2 of this video. I have quite a few little tips and tricks here and there up my rolled up sleeve. But that is it for me now, guys. I will see you next time. To bring our skin back to its normal self, we're going back to basics. Very basics. It's worth noting that we're not going to be picking products that claim to do anything super special. We are going to be using products that we know work for us and do the basic jobs that they need to do, not perform miracles. So first of all, our morning routine, and we're going to do absolutely nothing if you don't have to. Some days when I'm at home, not going out, not doing anything, I don't do anything to my skin now. There's no real need to. I just leave my skin until the evening, but if you have somewhere to go and you want to feel a little bit cleaner, a little bit fresher, then opt for a non-foaming cleanser or just splash your face with water. The next step is optional, and that's a serum. One of the reasons you might be cutting back on your skincare is, like me, you're dehydrated or maybe your skin is irritated, so your skin might just need that little bit of extra care, but only use this if you really must. For example, as I mentioned, my skin is dehydrated, so I'm using hyaluronic acid, but this is a super simple, no-thrill serum. It is literally hyaluronic acid. That's it. Then we go straight to our moisturizer. Repairing your skin, and this kind of cutting back routine is really about moisturizing. Moisturizer plays a big part in it. That's because the ingredients in moisturizers tend to be like healing and soothing and repairing. Ingredients like hyaluronic acid, ceramides, glycerin, glycerol, silicones, and things like petroleum are really going to help if you have irritated or dehydrated skin, and they just keep everything working normally on your skin. And then SPF. Did I say SPF? No, SPF. It's important. It's there to protect your skin. We should all wear it, whether you're going out or not.